Hi, I'm Liz Walnick, and I'm a senior at Menominee Falls High School. I'm here today to talk about the controversy among upperclassmen at the high school, seniors in particular, regarding the school parking lot. Many claim it's not big enough and have observed other students parking in the wrong area. And this concerns teachers as well, since some students end up parking in the staff lot. Parking passes are $170 a year, $85 a semester, or $2 a day for a temporary parking permit that must be honored by parking in the stadium lot, regardless of grade level. We've chosen to interview some juniors and seniors, some STEM Academy students, Officer Holds, and Mr. Wuzencraft to get their input on the issue. First, we'll see Parker and Pader interview juniors.
Why do juniors and sophomores park in the senior lot?
Because it's closer, and especially right now it's super cold outside, so people don't want to freeze. And especially, I don't think they saw the junior lot.
Do you have problems finding parking?
Yes.
How could you fix that? How could the school fix it?
I think, having designated parking spaces for everyone would be...
Do you have any specific ideas on how we could fix this parking situation?
No parking passes for junior lot.
Are there any problems with the junior parking lot?
They don't plow good enough.
Yeah, and there's not enough space. You literally have to walk so far. You have to search for a parking spot forever, and then once you get one, it's if you're on time even, you have to park so far back, and then it's such a long walk.
I feel like it's one of those things that's if you're there early, you should get the spot. Especially during the winter, it's kind of a hassle. I literally slipped on the ice going up to school one time, so it can be dangerous, especially in the winter.
How do you think we should crack down on kids who park in the wrong parking sections?
I don't think we should.
I think you should give them a ticket. If you park in the staff parking lot.
Oh, well, yeah.
If you park in the senior parking lot,
that's stupid.
opinionated, screw seniors. Well, staff parking lot is staff parking lot. They are paid to be here. Don't make them walk.
Thank you, Parker and Pader. Next, we'll have Jack and Mitch, who will be interviewing seniors.
I'm Mitch Gibson, and I'm here with Gavin Bartel. We're going to talk about parking lot today. First, what do you think about the current parking lot situation here at Menominee Falls High School?
I mean, the senior lot, it's always full. I never even get a spot. It's rare occasion I do get a spot. So, I mean, most people resort to parking in the staff lot, which is, I guess I see where they're coming from, but I've also seen teachers actually parking in the senior lot.
Do you think you get a fair parking spot every day when you come to school?
No, most of the time I actually have to park in the junior lot when I come to school for late.
So we are here today with Tyler Frederick, and we're going to ask him a couple questions on the parking lot situation. What is your current opinion on the parking lot?
Usually when I show up to school, there's never enough parking spots in the student lot, so I usually have to resort to going to the junior lot.
Do you think your current parking situation is fair?
No, it is not. Usually I have to resort to going to the junior lot, and I'm a senior. I have every right to park up there.
What do you think about the current senior parking lot situation?
I think that there's not enough parking spots to compensate every senior because it seems like almost every single senior drives themselves to school, and a lot of us are forced to park somewhere else because there are either faculty or younger grades parking in the senior lot.
Do you think you get a fair spot every day you come to school?
When I get to school, there are always no spots left in the senior lot, and I always end up having to park in the junior lot.
Well, my opinion on the current senior parking situation is the faculty knows there's a problem and they knowingly oversell the senior parking lot, and then when we try to park there, they give us tickets and make more money off of that.
Yeah, I just don't believe there's enough places to park because they oversell the passes. So then once you have a pass and every parking spot's filled up, you have to go to the teacher lot or the back of the junior lot.
I don't have a problem with it because I get here bright and early. Early bird gets the worms, the old saying. So I never have a problem getting a spot, but getting out's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not allowed to say butt.
I think that the original plan for having a senior lot and a junior lot is fair, but the juniors, they clearly don't have the senior part on the pass. But they still come and park in the senior lot, so now it's not fair anymore because I get that we're all paying the same amount of money, but you just gotta wait your turn, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's my biggest gripe with the senior lot is that when I do see underclassmen park there, it's kind of unfair because we've been waiting for this as seniors to park closer. So that's my main issue with the senior parking lot. And that, of course, forces us to park, some of us to park in the junior lot and in the staff lot, and then we end up getting citations or warnings. So yeah, that's my.
I think since already there's not enough spots for all the seniors, then it's not fair when the juniors come in and take spots for seniors when there's already not enough. So I feel like they need to enforce it a little better, but.
I think the current problem with the parking situation at the high school is that it's too small for our population of students. I think what ends up happening is a lot of juniors end up parking in the senior lot, and then there just isn't enough space for the seniors, so then they go a lot of times into the staff lot. I think a solution maybe would be delegating each spot to a student, but at the same time there could be conflict with that. Because some students may get spots closer to school, and then other students might get upset and not even bother purchasing the pass anymore. So that's what I think.
Thank you, Jack and Mitch. Next, we'll go to Kenzie, who will interview Jordan, Colin, and Nathan of the STEM Academy.
Hi, I'm Kenzie Wolf, and I'm going to be interviewing Jordan, Colin, and Nathan, who are going to be talking about the STEM Academy's project for the senior parking lot. All right, so what is the plan for the new parking lot?
Well, one of the problems that there is with the senior parking lot is inefficiency. One example of this is there's only one exit to getting out at the end of the day, and this causes upwards of 20 to 30 minutes to get out of the parking lot.
Another problem here is right behind us here. It's a one-way, so during the morning when they're dropping off, when parents are dropping off their kids, there's a lot of congestion here. It's really hard to get through here.
Do you have problems finding parking?
We do. One of the solutions that we have to solve this problem is having designated parking spots for every senior. We have a program that will calculate who should go where based on things like merit and first come, first serve, and that way nobody should park where they're not supposed to.
So we heard you're proposing a solution for the senior parking lots. Tell us more about it.
Right, so we have designed an exit on the right-hand side of the senior lot so that students who turn left at the stop sign are able to get out faster. It'll also make it so that the lines at the end of the day are shorter and kids can choose whichever way they want to go.
Thank you, Kenzie. We'll go to Timmy, Meg, who will interview Mr. Woozencraft.
Sup, I'm Tim. I'm here with Mr. Woozencraft.
Good to see you, Tim.
Today we're going to ask him about the parking lot issues. Is there parking issues in the senior parking lot?
I think one of our issues primarily is can be space, and with the seniors coming in, we give the seniors obviously their passes, so they have the opportunity to park there. But at times, I think space could be an issue, and sometimes students not parking where they should can also be an issue as well.
All right. How do you think we should fix it?
Well, one thing we've done this year, I got to give some kudos to Officer Holtz and our team down here. I think we've looked into definitely more and looking at citing students, giving tickets for not parking where they should, keeping more aware of that because at this time we've got those seniors in those spots for those reasons, and then also we've got the staff on the other side so students know where they need to park, and then our stadium lot across the street isn't too far to walk, so we just got to make sure we make good choices on where to park.
How do we crack down on kids who park in the wrong area?
And I just touched on that as well, so I'm going to repeat that too. I think the main thing is just kind of staying on top of it. Word kind of travels a little bit. I think that we've kind of stayed on top of making sure students know where they need to be, and they've been pretty good about it so far, and with giving those reminders and once in a while having to give citations, which you don't want to do, for parking, it's happened too, so we're working on it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
Finally, we'll cut to Parker, who interviewed Officer Holtz and will be giving us a quote on his thoughts.
I talked to Officer Scott Holtz today about the parking lot issues, and he had some interesting facts that he had mentioned about how the parking lot is technically not his responsibility unless given so by Vitale. Officer Holtz had said that he cannot write out tickets. That is not his responsibility unless someone is parked in the fire lane, which can be up to a $75 ticket, or the handicap spot, which can be up to a $100 ticket because of safety concerns. The other thing that he had mentioned was he does not enforce the school rules. He enforces the law. That's why if you're walking down the hallway and you're wearing a hat, he will not be saying anything because his job is strictly for the law and safety of the building. A hat is not going to damage or hurt the building, and it's not something that is offended by many people. It's just a school rule.
Thank you again, Parker, and we thank everyone who participated in this segment for sharing their thoughts with us. Hopefully, progress can be made on the current situation to make parking at the high school a more optimal experience for everyone. This has been Liz Walnick reporting for Good Morning Falls, and we'll see you guys next time.